Libby Gibson, Town Manager. Welcome to What's Going On in Town Government. So we had our weekly Board of Selectmen's meeting this week. We had a ton of real estate related items, which the Director of Planning took us through. We reviewed the budgets that are proposed to be amended at the special town meeting on October 22nd. These are enterprise fund budgets for fiscal 13, the current fiscal year, and the problem is either they've already are projected to run out of money during the fiscal year, which is bad, or, believe it or not, they took in more money than projected in the prior fiscal year, and we have to allocate that revenue in this fiscal year. And it's a little complicated to explain, but hopefully people will get it and vote these things, because we are going to have some problems if they're not voted with the Department of Revenue. In any case, we also are working on a guide to the special town meeting, which will explain the articles in sort of like layman's terms, so that people can understand what they're voting on and understand the article.
We might be able to do something here with the channel too.
That would be great, yeah. Because we really want people to understand, obviously, what they're voting on. So that's in the works. Special town meeting, remember, Monday, October 22nd, 6 p.m. at the high school. So we went over those items, and we also went over the town administration recommendations for fiscal 14, that's next fiscal year, capital projects. What happens is we get in a lot of requests from the departments. We ask for their requests, and we update our sort of project list for the next 10 years. And we make some recommendations on funding. We only have a limited amount of operating budget money for capital projects, so we're either going to have to hope for free cash and use that, or not do things, or reprioritize, or seek voter approval for additional funds, which would be through an override, either capital or debt exclusion. All of that has yet to be determined. But we went over the specific projects, and the presentation should be on the website if you want to check it out. What else did we do? I think we just had board reports after that. Next week, the 3rd, the board has a fairly, knock on wood, light agenda, but that sometimes doesn't last too long. We're going to be talking about the Hunting Association. Nantucket Hunting Association has a request to extend a deadline in their lease. It relates to the construction of the facility and starting construction, which they're not ready to do yet.
What are they doing?
Well, they want to build their shooting facility, and the lease they have with the town for the use of the land requires that they start construction in October of 2012, but they're not ready to do that yet, so I think they're going to talk about extending that date. We're also talking about...
Is this an indoor facility?
Well, they're going through that process now with the planning board. Part or all of it might be indoor. There's some parts that they want to have outdoors.
All right.
There's something else we're doing big next week, but Gino, I can't remember what it is.
Well, it'll hit you.
Oh, I know. The board is reviewing its comments on the warrant articles. Finance Committee finalized their motions yesterday, so the board takes the opportunity to see if there are any articles they want to comment on. They'll do that next week. There's some other miscellaneous stuff on there too. And then we're just working on budgets. Special town meeting, annual town meeting is gearing up now. The warrant for the annual town meeting will be open for citizen submittals mid-October to mid-November, and we are working on, this came up at a FinCom yesterday actually, but also last year sometime, a better sort of an information sheet for citizens who want to submit warrant articles, what they have to do, how many signatures they have to get, just more information. We got some feedback that we don't give it out enough information on how to do that, so we're going to work on that. Try to do a better job with that. And I don't know.
How's the poor member working out?
Oh, so far so good. Well,
there hasn't been that much.
It hasn't been overly burdensome right now. One of the members was out this week that just passed with a family issue, and so we had 3.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to have 3 from time to time when one of them is away, which, that's unavoidable.
Right.
This isn't the first time we've had a 4-member board, or even, 3 that you have to deal with from time to time.
Sure.
It's temporary, and we just hope for the best.
Okay.
So, I'm getting a little chilly out here. We're gonna
I'm
have to go
surprised it
inside
hasn't
soon.
rained yet. It was supposed to.
Yeah, it was supposed to rain
It's
today.
raining north of us.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well, I hope it's a better weekend than rain.
I
but
know.
I don't know. All right, I think that's about it for now. Thanks very much. See you next time.